Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Right, first and foremost, we want to give out praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to the Akim, preaching the truth to the four corners of the earth. In sincerity, shalom to the Aquas, listening and learning and respecting their husband. The shalom to the speckled bird that may look at the other nation, but of the nation of Israel, right? And this video going into the rebellious spirit of these two-thirds, right? Because we know that the time's coming, these two-thirds have a rebellious spirit. They are going to be the rebellion. You understand? And the Lord already tell us, assign it to our people, you know, a stiff-necked people, which is the children of Israel, right? And they would not hear for nothing. You understand? They wouldn't hear for nothing, and the only way them could, they getting ready for a war, you know, to fight that them, they know they can't win, but they still going to fight it anyways, right? So this is what we're going to do, Brother Yakal from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp.
Hey, Brother Howard.
Brother Yassad.
Right, and we're here to bring that through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, bring all these precepts and show you the rebelliousness of these wicked two-thirds. Right? What precept to start with?
Start with the Proverbs.
Yeah, the book of Proverbs, chapter 17 and verse 11. It says, an evil man seeketh only rebellion. Therefore a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. And that is the thing concerning these two-thirds jakes. You know, all they that who wouldn't be done for the system, they're gonna bring up an uproar. They're gonna gather up themselves, gather up guns and think carnal that, you know, they could make up some kind of gang to go against and fight against the system without Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But it says, therefore a cruel messenger shall be sent against them. And that is whereby this devil putting things in place. The other camp setting up all over for all who gonna rebel to put them in his concentration camps.
Yeah, concentration camps and FEMA camps. This devil don't have the whole thing planned out. You understand? And these jakes feel they have their thing planned out with their one rifle and their one gun and their small plan, because these jakes, when it's time to do evil, as the scriptures say, to do evil they're wise, but to do good they're not wise, right? But when it's time to do evil, they plan out their things strategically. You understand? Like these rappers that killing one another right now, they plan out these things strategically to know that they're going to swing on this man, they're going to track him via WhatsApp, Instagram, all these things. You understand? So this is the way our people think. You understand? The truth is our people think. They think like that. Because why? They have the rebellious spirit on them. You understand? Without having Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, they can't think shit. Because when the Lord bring you into this truth and give it a light, you understand? That take you out of that rebellious spirit from you. You understand? The Lord pass spirit of humbleness, meekness. You understand? As the scripture says, the fruits of the spirit. The Lord put that spirit on you, because we know that the time's coming where you're gonna need your knowledge and the wisdom and knowledge, as the scripture say. You're gonna need wisdom and knowledge to keep it stable, because they're gonna be uproars of the people. It's two-thirds looking to break in a store. It's two-thirds looking to take somebody, think of why? That is spirit on them.
And you know, and really what's going on right now in Haiti is an example to show you that what's going on, because they sat to the head, they you know, the assassinated their prime minister. So you know, all the gangs, you know, coming out, is a big kidnapping I think it was 16, you know, I think foreign country, I think it's one from Canada, I think it was from the United States. And that is just show you that how the uproar started, you know, how they are against the beast, they are against the system, however they come with. So the same thing will happen in Haiti, will happen in Mexico, will happen in Trinidad, and all the Caribbean islands. Also go in Ghana, things in Ghana, they bust the prime minister head, you know, talking about bringing the devils, you know, the devils cure, which we know, you know, the max, you know, to the big magnatory, and what go on is an uproar people, and it's mostly these jakes. So you know, the raising up these jakes to be uproar, and by them being that uproar, it does, you know, pushing that the level coming down more with this unrighteous decree, because he don't hear about human rights no more. That don't truly with that don't full up, that paper full up, and then that's truly with no, because the heads, the 1%, don't follow the decree already, the unrighteous decree. So they had to come to pass, and all I just prophecies coming to pass, as the brothers do have videos watching, you see, pertaining to the Cadre and Collider, which is soon, they see the hand coming written on the wall. So they know they have a short time, so they have to come for their agenda.
And when the more this devil push the agenda, which is forcing you to do this, forcing you to do that, you understand? You're putting jigs in a rebellious spirit. You come like you're stirring up the fire more. You understand? Because these jigs now getting heated and stirring up the fire more and more because they seeing what happening. It's not like they don't know what happening. You understand? Because even way back, a good month ago, 2 months ago, when we was preaching in Sawa, that a man come up to the camp and he was like, we talking nonsense. He gonna have 2 AK and get ready. You understand? But what your 2 AK could already do for that war that coming up. You understand? Is that I be on your Abashimi side, on your Abashimi side, or you're on them wicked two-thirds side, and if you be on them wicked two-thirds, you're gonna follow them.
I'll just draw a short clip, you know, with these jigs, you know,
the mindset
what they're getting ready for. And that's just this is gonna happen around the whole world, you know.
Yeah, can, because these things would happen because what you think is to make these jakes, you know, be at a certain relaxation level whereby they don't rebel. It was only the freeness Esau Edom was giving them. They being able to party and do all these things, but now the devil taking away their rights now. So they seeing the only thing they could do is open the eye to do evil and rebel, to fight against the system. You know, bring this scripture here. Right in the book of 2nd Lectures. 2nd Lectures 13 and 31. It say, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another. And all this thing with they keep bringing to people reminder concerning the ones who took the devil's cure and the ones who didn't took the devil's cure. That in itself is going to bring up a big uproar. You know, they're going to stir up people to go against each other because they don't point it out. Watch like the minister, finance telling people, well, they who didn't take the devil's cure, they shouldn't come in the house.
They're trying to separate people in other words. They're trying to tell you not to have people around you who didn't take it, and that's one way of mindset. You're making the mindset. What will not really stir up that same situation is when they actually come out with the laws. When they actually come out with the laws that they can't travel without it. You can't go and buy any grocery without it. You can't do it again. You can't, you know, because they're already limited. They're already limited to you can't go in casinos, you can't go in bars, you can't go in certain malls. You understand? So when they started implementing the laws even harsher, what will take place? That will cause a rebellion. That will cause the place to go into more uproars because people are not for this. You actually hear him jigs on the regular jigs saying that they're ready, they can't force me to do this, they're ready, they have the guns. You understand? Every ghetto have a percentage of jigs that have guns and they're not for the system. You understand? Every ghetto have a percentage of jigs that have guns. And you can look at it. You can look at America, you look at certain places, even France, you look at Haiti, any little corner, you have a percentage of jigs that not taking this, and the rebellion with them is high. Because that is the spirit jigs have on them firstly. You understand? Even the white boyfriend who like around them want to join the rebellion because the spirit they pushing. And we know wicked spirit. When wicked spirit mean wicked spirits, it's fire upon fire. You understand? The wicked spirit just making each other go more wild. You understand? It's more wicked and more wicked.
Because that is all they would think the result too. Because they realize, well, the government not aiding them or seeking after their rights. So they're gonna just do what they gonna do, you know, turn into survival mode. You know? Yeah, and I'll bring it out one time, 2nd Lectures 15 and 15. It's for the sword, for the sword and the destruction. What part of it?
Yeah, it's here. Say woe unto the world and them not deliver in here from 14.
From verse 14, it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Woe means death and destruction. And reason being, because the devil fulfilling his oppression upon the earth. You know, they performing their wickedness, you know, upon the people, all the unrighteous decrees and all these things. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, because the devil come down unto the people with great wrath. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another. Hey, the devil already know that is gonna happen. He wants that happen. He wants everything to be looking like, you know, in the time the Renaissance period, you know, for they to come out with that way where everybody could live amongst each other and all these things.
Because Esau have a plan, and he planned this thing now. He planned this years now. You understand? Esau been planning this thing years now. So every little obstacle where you feel you're gonna escape, and you feel that Esau don't have a plan that you can't escape. The only way you can escape is through your Shimi Shai. Esau don't set up a plan B, plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G for you. When you think you're gonna have guns, Esau already know about them guns coming into play. You understand? When you think you're gonna go in and hide in the bush, Esau don't have everything in you ready to set up his satellites, everything ready to come down on you. You understand? So the rebellion that going to force Esau to come down with his law even more worse.
Because we don't know where the end is the machines or the technology, where they put machines will be against humans that way World War III and start until they don't come. You know, and I'll pull up on some here, you know, they're talking about from 5-year-old to 11. You know, they're gonna the fights are sent out. You know, that jab, the devil's you know, kill shot. You know, for these kids. So all these Jakes who are against it, you know, children might get to go to school because they don't have the kill shot, and all of them be setting the next uproar same way because the Jake mindset is my children to get an education. But we know we do have video on me, but I can have video on it. The foolishness this whole, you know, the education system and all these things is at in place. You know, as long time you know about Boyo and Kala, no, we know about Kala and Mala. You understand? And Boyo and Joyo. You understand?
Because that what they teaching your children, you understand? And the thing is, the whole thing about it is, people, you don't need their system. Their system is really a shit system, as the brothers say. They teaching us, they ain't really guiding you and teaching you. So when our people see that the children can't get education, they can't go to school, they can't go into certain places, what they're going to do, they're going to become docile to the system. You understand? And some of them going to be docile, but a great amount of them going to rebel. And that's the whole high about it.
Hey, and what I want to say, because a lot of these jakes, first they're so in that mindset of Babylon, they thinking that it have a future. You don't see that the economy crashing. You don't see that the systems going, you know, that's how we're going to be farming on physical farming. You know, so all these locusts in the whole south area, you know, you don't bring out plagues on the face of the earth. You understand? You see in that China, you know, testing out, you know, hypersonic missiles, and all they're just talking about is their armies and their military might, and we don't even know in that area. We are the last days. You know, you're seeing, you can't watch a Netflix movie without you seeing two man kissing or two woman kissing.
Yeah, some gay part.
Some kind of gay shit.
You understand?
You understand? So you're actually seeing that, hey, prophecy is happening, but still you have a mindset, my children have to go to school, they want to get a future. You're still thinking that you have a future in Babylon. So that's why you go and get destroyed. So you're going to use your spirits, all these spirits, all these two-third spirits, to be a rebellion against Esau. Even Egypt against Egypt isn't even Esau against Esau.
And we know so they're on point, because this place is getting shut up for a fall. We have to keep this in mind. This place is getting shut up for a fall. So the Lord will unleash all the wicked spirits. You understand? And the Lord is the king of spirits. You understand? He is the man controlling all spirits. So he's going to release evil spirits by the thousand. And these wicked jakes, they don't unclean within the self, the vessel, everything, the mind unclean, everything, because the scripture say, it say the heart know not the Lord. So the heart know not the Lord, which go back to their mind. right, which go back to keeping your eyes single on your shy, spirit's easy to walk in you. You understand?
Point because what I had I experienced this when my uncle, because I always show me the word and thing, but he never had pain no mind with that. It was just smoke and rum and run on woman until a spirit on the left hand side took over his body. You know, he talked different. We only send out some kind of anger and he want to kill, and this it was just totally different. But I actually pick up on it on a spiritual eye that that is when your body done being defiled. That is when you keeping your body unclean, whereby these spirits could enter in your vessel at any time.
That's right, because while we're not at the way you see it, so if you continue, is your body in darkness, and these spirits on the left hand side, they're looking for this door, the darkness to run into and enter where you get control. Because why? As a brother have video, we see light of the world. So if we are light, they come like these spirits on the left hand side don't know us. As the angels of the Lord, know the men of the Lord. Like with the brother in Barbados, get that encounter angel, they know any men of the Lord. So these left hand side spirit going and be knowing these two thirds, and we'll be using their vessel to stirring up things that are bringing uproars. They'll be bringing looting, be bringing raping. They have a mind. So that's why brother do a video. He say how our mindset are like the Walking Dead, the movie Walking Dead, or they watching these movies. Have your mind like on the book of Eli, like thinking that you're in a position because it could be like the 4th of July.
That's why the Lord say wisdom and knowledge could be the stability of time, because without that wisdom and that knowledge, you don't know how to function in this time. And that time already represents Jacob shovel alone. That time represents all now. You understand? All now and even before now. Because you don't know how to dwell in this place first thing first. You don't know how to maneuver a lot of wicked spirits out here. You understand? So you don't know how to maneuver around these wicked spirits and how to function. Right? So simply, as a rebellion, you're living in a ghetto, because certain brothers living in certain places, and some brothers living, in better places. They live in a ghetto. Your whole family from the ghetto, and they come in to tell you, well, brother, we had to break into here and we break into there. You don't already use your wisdom that you can really dwell with them, and if you even are around them for too long, sometimes police will not come there. The army will not come there and they might kill everybody, because at that time you're going to get even worse. They don't want to talk, and the police them will get order that they don't want to lock up nobody. You understand? The jails will not be full in them time.
In that time it is kill and ask questions to kill again.
They not know ask questions and you understand? They come in and just kill. Find out ask questions who to kill again. You understand? Because in that time when the jails will not be filling up because of the rebelliousness of jigs. So by the jails filling up, they can't take no more prisoners, and they and all themselves will be frightened because the spirits on these jigs to blast them. We already know that some wicked niggas who don't already doing that. You understand? But in that time, when the rebellion spirit and them act up even more, the police gonna be frightened of the scripture. And when they go down in the 2nd Esdras, where it go down to say and they shall not regard their kings, they shall not even regard the police, they shall not regard nobody. You understand? Because they don't bring it out one time.
In the 2nd Esdras 15 and 16, I'll continue. It says, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
And what that swords represent? Guns. You understand? Guns represent any form of weapon too. Because a woman might just be in she house with she child and she might not have a gun in her, but she might have a knife. And if you come in she house, she not thinking wisdom and knowledge that to give you everything she had to eat and whatever the case may be. She thinking to chuck that knife in your throat or chuck it wherever she land, because she defending herself and she do higher how she may have a shy. So she gonna have a rebellious spirit that might to choke you some way that is fatal, that you might die.
Can even poison you, because a lot of these jigs and a lot of these heathens would be raping women and tying up women and have them cooking for them and them don't run in the whole house because they come like they ravish and take our wife. So this woman gonna look for the easier way out, and the easier way out to kill that man who come in and and raping her and
even kill herself.
Can.
You
Because
understand?
she's shameful.
And she fed up on you raping she every day.
Can.
You understand? And you just doing what you want, she gonna kill you and she might kill herself, make a whole poison meal.
Can.
You understand? And the time we are very serious, and we know that our people alongside with these heathens going to have a serious rebellious spirit. Look, you see it even now. Doctors coming out and everybody coming out and saying that don't trust the government, don't trust, but the Bible tell you that first. Never trust the enemy. You understand? And that's what we people don't see. They don't understand that you have to trust in the Lord first before you think anything. You can't walk unless the Lord teach you how to, the Bible teach you how to creep.
Can.
You understand?
Can.
And that's the whole lie about it. If you don't know how to creep, how you gonna walk in that dangerous time?
Can. Because it's like not bad. Because we started off with a righteous rebellion against Esau.
Can.
Like
This is the righteous rebellion, yeah.
This is the righteous rebellion. We bring out his secrets, Because the Lord say you reveal his secrets unto the servants, the prophets. So we pulling on Esau you spiritually. By that is we straight enough being bowing to you. And the scripture I'd say 7,000 never bow to Baal. And I go back to the symbol as the elect. The 144,000 men. We was only fire by our men. No one can come and try to take our crown. Because as the scripture said in Mark, the Lord say, have I told you all things? So we don't know in that, hey, all this will happen up. We're not for that. We're ready to die right now for Yabashim right? And that is our motive.
And that, as the brother said, that is our whole motive. That is our whole mission. We're ready to die. And these two Jakes, they're not ready to die. You understand? They're ready to save their life. Seriously.
And the Hulites about it, they're trying to save their lives with gun in their hand and trying to feel like they could duck bullets, dodge bullets, you and die. Like Lord say live by his sword, shall die by his sword. So how you gonna feel you gonna live by his sword when you have a sword in your hand? Go ahead.
Let's see. For there shall be sedition among men.
Which is what? Men not agreeing with men in conflict, constant conflict. You understand? Separation, race wars. You understand? Your brother who was real good with you, he not even on that with you anymore.
Even your fleshly brother too.
And that is, because with the scripture will say, in the scripture, the videos and them where the rappers warring each other, one of the rappers was like, that's my cousin. And he was like, yeah, but well, F your cousin, because we looking to rule on your cousin now. And he done already in that gang, what he can do? He can't do nothing because he done already a part of that gang, so he had to swing on the cousin. So when you understand sedition among men, that's really with the men them who have the authority to make that happen. It has real Jakes out there who do have no kind of arms, no kind of defense. And them is the ones that supposed to put their Habashim as they defend. But they choose the other part, they take the skill shot, they get ready for the mark like this. So what they have? They have nothing. They sign up coming under death.
And they feel that their bank, that bag receive them on that day. The money got no value. Food to eat. That will be a big part where we study in their belly. Because a lot of these Jakes have little ones. And these little ones will be born daddy and pulling their leg. Daddy are hungry. And for Jake hearing that, because Jakes, they just get in that vexation of spirit quick. Them is get stir up spirit quick. Them is get emotional, they like rebellious, they get stir up in the spirit quick. So by them hearing it, they sound the daughter saying I'm hungry for a day or a half and looking like they're looking more sicky and their confidence are a little low. Jake is going to pick up that gun and go and kill and bring back food. And it will be a normal thing throughout until you get killed or they are eating the same try because there's no food no way.
Can't, because you watch it now. We're not even living in those times, and a lot of Jake survive on stealing. Going and thief iron or copper or all these things just to mind the family. So imagine how far to the extent it could go when them time reach. It are no more copper to thief. They gotta go and look to kill, they gotta go and look to invade the neighbor, all these things. Let's say, as invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes. They're not gonna want to hear what Rowley had to say, or this one, the Minister of Finance, because they're fed up hear that.
They don't want to hear what the government had to say, and your presidents and your prime minister. They don't want to hear you. You understand? These people going to have swords in their hands. So when they have their swords in their hand, whatever they tell themselves they're going to do is what they're going to do. You understand? They're going to break in this place, they're breaking in this place because they have swords in their hands. which is guns. You understand?
Because yeah, realize that, you know, when they wouldn't be able to give out no more stimulus checks and all these things to, you know, for people to be able to survive for the time being. All these things gonna be done away with.
They done already getting done away with.
Because we just small it's on the top line and the headline.
Yeah, in CNC3 television, TNT. Higher freight rates could see food and rising food prices, and that is on point because I was looking to buy a laptop for my sister, and the price, just because of the shipping to bring on the laptop, it raised so sky high. All the laptops had to raise, and I could imagine food right to the budget was just the other day price raise. So before the budget, after the budget is just price raise. So by the time next year, you know, January, February, you're paying $25 for bread.
So when a hyperinflation start from America, we're gonna go on because we money back by the US dollar, we US dollar back by nothing. It back like rat sauce. You know?
And we country hardly depend on local suppliers. You understand? If your country was based on local suppliers, and that is the way the Lord set it up too, because nearly almost every country depends on another country to supply them. America getting stocks from China, from Trinidad, from here they getting sugar from Taiwan, China getting stocks from here, Trinidad getting stocks from Canada, Jamaica getting stocks from Trinidad and Jamaica. You understand like how it go?
Yeah, and that all begin concerning CARICOM, whereby they had to abide by the rules. Because look at we had the sugar cane
factory.
Plantation factory down here. You know, offer the CARICOM and the devil and their contracts and whatever, they had to close down and import sugars and all these things just to support the other countries.
And all that was the devil plan.
Yeah.
So because we could have everything. You get your chicken from down here, you get your sugar, you get all your seasonings, you get everything locally grown. You understand? But the way they set up CARICOM and the way they set up the world, the devil is want to put sanctions on you when you trying to do something personally. Like they say they want to get rid of the US dollar, right? He want to put sanctions on you because you want to get rid of the US dollar that is backed by nothing. You understand? But by you telling them that they want to put sanctions on you, we see that be in the end. You understand? Because nobody don't give a shit about that no more. Nobody don't care about that anymore. They don't even want to hear America. And that is the rebellious spirit stirring up with these heathens as well too. You understand? These powerful men, Putin, Xi Jinping, all these men, they don't care about what America had to say anymore, because they know that if you want a war, come bring it on.
As Brother Ashalam say, he's sorry to staff these jigs, and I see he hold because they go down any bunkers at the different levels. They have things planting, and they are their mindset for when shit hit the fan. But ain't knowing that the Lord is coming and is going to take all their plans and cash it out to the north, because we being fishers right now, we're fishing the elect, but also we're going to turn to hunters. So there's a whole other story coming to destroy Esau Edom. So pertaining to the topic is that he did ruin all that because he don't know he well off, he well that he food in the bunkers, you know, he people, he might have Jake, Uncle Tom Jakes working in the plantation, or you might have East Indians, whoever you have working in their you know, bunkers, so they know that they're safe, you know.
Because the thing is really them plan. When it's really a shy plan. The Lord plan is for you to go in them bunkers to catch you after. The Lord plan is for you to deal with Israel, because Israel rebel against the Lord first. So the Lord using you to do what you ought to do, to accomplish his plan that he trying to elect. And he dealing with the 2/3 one time. You understand?
So I scripture to back up that too. Just going on reading in the second is just 11 and 40. And the fourth came and overcame all the beasts that were past, and had power over the world with great fearfulness. Yeah, and I say, again this devil back in power again, because
And the
from
Roman Empire.
yeah, can.
Greco-Roman Empire.
Yeah, because and this devil was still ruling back in the Grecian Empire again, but that is just there a lot from the Heavenly Father, the fatness of the earth. It's saying over the whole world compass of the earth, and had power over the world with great fearfulness. You know, and that is just the time when they actually came into power, and over the whole compass of the earth with much wicked oppression, and so long time dwelt he upon the earth with deceit. Yeah, and that is just the thing. The Lord using the man of the Lord to uplift his skirt, you know, to make known all the lies that he sent unto the people, all the deceiving words he tell the people. It said, for the earth has thou not judged with truth. And that is just the thing about the devil. You know, he's a liar, a robber, a thief. It say, for thou hast afflicted the meek, thou hast hurt the peaceable. And that is just it. You know, this devil coming down on the men of the Lord, the apple of the Lord's eye.
And the Lord even say the righteous complain continually. Yeah, that's what we paraphrase. The Lord say the righteous complain continually every day. So therefore the Lord is going to hear them.
Yeah, right. But it said, thou hast loved liars and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit, and has cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm. Yeah, all them nations that they see prospering, the walls unto, as the brother was saying, lay sanctions upon them.
Can't go the scripture say and all to it say, they that didn't deal treacherously with you, they dealt treacherously with them, and now they're going to deal treacherously with you. You understand? Because that is what they was always under your tongue. You understand? Now they have a rebellious spirit, and the rebellious spirit it's pushing a vibration. You understand? When countries start to rebel against other countries, if you are not affecting the people, it affecting the people the same way, because when the scripture say the darkness cover the earth, but gross darkness the people is affected by the rebelliousness of the country and by the rebelliousness of the atmosphere. Just think about it like on a greater scale of spirit, because these men, these elites, they are spiritual wickedness in high places, so it's only obvious the unclean, wicked, lower spirits will not be pushing the same vibration. You understand? Because you have been an Edomite in Russia, you knowing that your country don't team up with China and everybody. You knowing that, yeah, we ready for war. You gotta come up against we because we powerful. You understand? And that is the mindset that everybody gonna be pushing. They don't see in America go and fall. These wicked jakes in America, they're not for that. They're not going on without a fight. You understand? And the amount of guns we see on a daily basis that every hood have. You understand? And all that we do even see, because we just seeing some. You understand? We ain't talking about what we ain't see as yet. So imagine how much guns the place really have that ready for war. You understand? That think they're ready for war, I should say. Right? But I'll bring up precept if you wanna. This book of 1 Thessalonians 5:1, it says, what of the times and of the season, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. In other words, of the time that we see and we heading into, we don't have to come and tell you we heading. Everybody understand for themselves, know that they place crashing. It are the ones them that refuse to understand and refuse to acknowledge that this place crashing, but the place is crashing. Right? Verse 2, it says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, they shall not escape. You understand? So when they shall tell you peace and safety, for instance, take this thing and get back to your life. Take this thing, go back to the gym, go back to being outdoors, go back to everything that they was a part of. You understand? Sudden destruction.
Yeah, because they think, well, the outcome of this, the devil, the government will be able to solve this problem. But no, you know, the outcome of this is not going to turn out well. Look at how much people don't take the devil's waters fully deviled up, and what went on? They still had to cover the face. They still had this. They still had that.
Same distances.
Yeah.
Same program they set. The same program.
And a lot of them in the self the saying, what sense? Why I do that? And I still had to be just as the the ones who didn't take the devil's water.
That is what they start the rebellion.
Yeah, they want to be free in their wickedness. They want to be free. You know, as I seen that video today, our wicked Eve, you know, all she ass out, you know, all vax up, you know. And what she whole agenda is showing her body and looking to her jump on some kind of a road. That's the old mindset is Eve. They want to study that, they have a nice paid job, they have their own house. But all this is coming to naught because the Lord is actually using these jakes who knowing that they jump from school because they also have the idea that, you know, this education is not for them, system is not for them. Because since they're young, they're seeing them one for suffering, you know, on you know, stimulus check, on welfare check, all these things, and they want to better themselves. So they will go to really like the gang violence, robbing, killing, you know, being prostituting, you know, all these things they will be relying on. So when all else are break loose, you understand, and they can't afford their tummy, we're gonna go on. And imagine when World War III started and it's drafting, because when World War III coming, start. You know, because they're waving everything. You know, as the prophecy we know is they're waving everything. Same like how the C-19 was a wave in everything. You know, same how the war going to start and the containers, the ships ain't gonna be coming in your port no more. Your port will be empty, no workers, no containers, no ship. Because why? There's war on the land. So whatever you have, you gotta make it do. And what really you gonna have in that day when you don't have nothing? And you're gonna be looking for some for your neighbor house, or your next neighbor house, or another city, or another. Why do we sit at one city against another? Because who from this city will food on eat out, they can go and eat out that city food, and it'll be war because they had the guns, you know, and they had the guns too.
And that might be the only city that have food. So now when the word spread that is the only city that have food.
The south, north, east, west coming for central.
You understand? The guns, everybody coming for that. You understand? But I would read it long because right. In verse 4 it says, but ye brethren are not in darkness that day should overtake you as a thief. So talking about the men of the Lord, the elect, we are not in darkness as men because we already know the signs that the Lord, you know, the Lord sent us. So we could see that what coming, right? It says verse 5, it says, ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. It said, therefore let us not sleep as others do, but let us watch and be sober, for they that sleep in the night. You understand? So they that sleeping and not awake, they sleeping in a dangerous position. You understand? Which is the night, which represents what? Wickedness, which represents chaos. You understand? That darkness represents a lot of different things.
Because it also goes into they are sleepers, meaning they're blinded from what's actually going on. You know, they're blinded with thinking about their future and they advancing themselves and feel, you know, thinking, well, I know by 2022 all this will be resolved, they could go back to building the house and they could go back to doing whatever the plan they be doing. That is just that they've been in that darkness and in that sleep.
That like my cousin, he said, well, you know, the world gonna end in the last days, but yet he might still focusing on building the house. He might still focusing on putting a roof over your head. But our time will come that why Abraham said we have to be as pilgrims, we have to remind and to forgetting everything and leaving everything behind. And focusing on our mission, focusing on our route, whereby He Lord set us in that time. We have to be there, you know. So you might leave your big house, you know, that your big booty Judy, you know, your big man, your big nice bike, wherever it is. You have your leader behind and continue your journey, knowing that at the end you're going to be 100 times full. You're going to be joined heirs with your house shy, you know, ruling with King David, bring that governmental structure on the earth. So who will be your shield and buckler at that time? As it says in Jeremiah 15 and 11, you know, our enemies get infiltrated, so we don't know that the same one who taking all the job, this is the one going to be running in shop for us. You know, when things, when before the rains are fall heavy, this is the one who's going in shop for us. Go making certain run for us. You know, there's some brothers who have mother who don't take the devil's cure. You know, don't take the kill shot. They gonna be bringing food for you. You know, go be bringing things for you to drink because they don't know that you standing stiff for your washing machine. You holding on to the faith. You in letting go. You know, you rocking to the end with your washing machine. So you don't put the spirit on the same jigs you know, the same left hand side spirit could be feeding you when all hell started to break loose. You understand? When you can't go here, you can't get to go there because you have no job, you know. You have to use wisdom. That's why the Lord say, as you said, you should do your own. And knowledge I was a bit stable till the time we live in. Because you have about Shimo, shall go and be our shield. And buckler, you can use them to make sure we eat. So you got to close the scripture here. You go down to verse 8.
Verse 8.
Yeah.
Because Psalms 35 and 1, the Psalms of David, plead my cause, O Yahweh, with them that strive with me.
And they might be the being living in these last days, knowing that Yahweh Shimon Shai will fight for us. He's our shield, he's our buckler. He created this whole movie, and we in the movie acting, and he's the director, everything. So if he tell we go so, we have to go so. If we make that take that right, we have to take that right. You know, we trust in him. You know, go ahead.
Fight against them that fight against me.
So he say fight against them that fight against me, and as the brother say, that spiritual, you know, warfare that he saw the left hand side, you know, tapping in that left hand side spirit, trying to come against us, trying to break us, you know, because it's a mindset, it's a mentally thing going on in this time we're living in. You know, you gotta see it, you know, to know what's going on. But if you don't have eyes as a watchman, you can't see the world story because of this world, which is Esau Edom, you know, with all his seals he bringing forth on all the clothes you have on. All the symbols I have around you, when you see there's a big pyramid star or whatever it is, a big pyramid or a star, 5-point star, all these bullcrap he's always put just to tie you down. But the Lord will wake you up in this world of darkness. You know, so he being your shield. He changed you from being that old man and put on you upon a new man. So how you could actually lean back on the world when you don't know you have a place in the kingdom of heaven. Well,
Let's say, take hold of shield and buckler and stand up for mine help.
So we know in that Yahweh Shemashai is our shield and buckler. Not being like Sakari at gun range and post up with big 17 with extended, you know, and feeling like, you know, you on top, use He-Man. You play Esau, you have the big sword and ball and ice He-Man. You know, but you can get destroyed because nobody no Hulk, none of use Hulk. When you get bullet, you get drop because as a leaf get peace, so the fleshes get peace. You know? Simple as it is. The first bullet in your head, you're dead. So you feel that you're gonna be your shield and buckler at that time? No, it's your Yahweh Shemashai, the one who created the heavens and the earth, the ones who know that directing this whole movie. You know?
Because hey, think about it. You know, look at how the Lord delivered we from Egypt. You know, look at the miracles the Lord sent forth. So for this time here, it could be the same thing.
Hey,
not new and not the sun. You know, so if the Lord, like, you know, some scene might be playing out, the Lord might make you invincible.
That's right.
You know, where they pick up on you, they can see, you know, all miraculous things the Lord will do to deliver you, because he say the Lord, he surely will deliver the godly out of temptation.
And the way the brother say is so on point, because we do Pharaoh, make Pharaoh hold back his army until he reach by the sea, and he part the sea, and when he reach in that stage, a half a part and walking going in, then he let Pharaoh get a double mind to come at us.
And what is it that say? All these things was written for our learning now. So we know that, hey, what the Lord doing in time, and if it wasn't the Lord correct in every handle and everything, they would have wiped out the
the scripture said to tell like children the miracles of the Lord.
But these are all.
Yeah.
Well,
let's see. Draw out also the spear and stop the way against them that persecute me.
Which is the Lord, you know, exposing them, which is the Lord stopping every little way they try, because they will come down on you with great wrath in all different ways. But the Lord gonna be helping you like right through along the way. Although you'll be going through some harsh time, he helping in the same way. You might go through 10 days of beating. 11 day, the 2-3 men running the 2-3 men of the rebellion, they run in the synagogue, spray up everybody and free you.
And brothers might see their face on television, wanted, you know, terrorist group, all these things they might do, maybe editing the voice and saying certain things and how it sounds like with terrorists and painting videos of Sakari and them. I was feeling like actually spread like these niggas are sell out niggas. These niggas have had to get collect the bag, could be posing, they're finching with an AR-15 with extended. That is to show that that terrorist be alone by itself. A picture you posing as a man of the Lord and having guns. you know, and be man bends and talking about all these vanity things. That just show you that all these things he loves setting up on the stage for, you know, for even the elect to get tried, for us to be getting, you know, chastised, and for us to be getting tempted, you know. And that time, because we don't know, the Lord go and tempt the men of the Lord and chastise them. Because you might be seeing one of your close relatives, like your brother or your sister, one of them in a matter, and you see them getting chopped, and you studying to go and help. But you know that the scripture says don't put yourself nobody busy body matter. You have to know that that is their judgment. Keep your road, keep your mind focused on your road. Because that person, that wicked evil, that wicked G, as a brother, your sister, they're not jobbed up already. So when you study, that's why you have a mindset. Are you focusing on you? You have us focusing on you, focusing on the Lord. By you focusing on yourself and seeking your salvation, or every man working their salvation with fear and trembling, you know that the Lord working with you because you're focusing on you. You understand? When you're focusing on something else, then you won't get caught up with that something else. But when you focus on the prize, which is the kingdom of heaven, fear in your bashing and try walking on your road, you know, how your mind on that righteous path, you know you're going to make it having faith. Faith is your footstep. You know, brother?
Let's say, let them be confounded and put them to shame that seek after my soul.
So each of them going to be confounded. They're going to get put to shame because we don't see him, or even his own nation coming against him. Even the Lord actually raising up Moab to be the head nation, you know. So they just getting confounded by the Lord using the heathens and their own people. And Jake's rousing up, you know, that old lion, Judah, you know, and they in for that bullshit. So you don't see that the Lord still up all these people is coming on you. All these nations, they come like, you know, at the end, it could be like, it could be 17 nations down on you, you know. And the Lord coming to destroy you on top of it. You understand? So you have a judgment to get Esau, Edom. Go ahead.
Yeah. It said, let them be turned back and brought to confusion that defies my hurt.
Go ahead.
Let them be as chaff before the wind, and let the angel of the Lord chase them. Because hey, that is just it. So you know the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, he's gonna send his right hand against them, you know, and that is just it. The Lord controlling left hand just as well. So it is the whole host for heaven to be against them.
And just imagine King David in the flesh, and Uriah and all these men who was killed with his sword. So imagine for Yahweh Shai, you know when he had the angel is Gabriel and Uriel and you know we don't know the name in Hebrew, the true name in Hebrew, as many brothers was talking, you know, that the Lord will bring them down and they alone sweeping up the place, but the Lord have a certain percentage they had a hold back. They had a hold back because that kind of damages. They had a hold back because we one angel. Yeah, they had a hold back because even the men of the Lord, the elect alone spin up the place. So that just show you that the Lord even gonna put you, he coming down with great wrath, but even gonna put you all the way. Because you'll be a walk in the path, stomping on our enemies, washing our foot with the wicked blood. You know, brother?
It says, let their way be dark and slippery, and let the angel of the Lord persecute them.
So they could be in the bunkers. Right, current going. Because the darkness, all I see is men on the eye. You see this glow. You see this glow coming.
Yeah, they hearing bombs dropping.
Yeah.
They hearing screams out there. Yeah. Screams so loud, they hearing it from down on the bunker.
You hearing that thunder busting, and you know, like when you hear earthquake, when you feeling that earthquake like thunder bust, you know, and lightning, you're hearing that the sky is cracking. You and me, it's so gonna be shaking in the boots, in that cliff shaking in the rocks. And the men of the Lord will be a pain at your doorstep. And a lot of them have their guards with their guns, and you know, and all you will be hearing, is you know, guns busting in front of the door for 1 second. That they in freeze. You know, that they in freeze, or the men of the Lord run up and just go over their head one time. You know, I run up and deal with you. Because you're going in chains, you're coming out in chains. You saw all you going in your bunkers, you're coming out in chains. Some of them are going to die in their bunkers, but a lot of them coming out with chains out of the bunkers.
It could be like when the Omni-Man, turn on the world. Then we kill him from outside. There's just one man at the Lord.
Right.
It's therefore without cause have they hid for me. Their net in a pit, which without cause they have digged for my soul.
And always that the system, right? The system that they created. You know, that system they created, that pit for our people, and 2,000 of our people falling in that pit day by day. We live in Lazarus, we see them falling in that pit because they love the pit, how the pit set. You know, they can swim in that unclean meat, that crab, that lobster, that pork. You know, that homosexual, that fornication, that adulterous way. They like that. They like to swim in that pit. But women and the Lord, we staying far from that pit. We're waiting for Yahweh to come and drop thousands and even millions of nuclear in that pit and destroy that pit.
And that is why the Lord tell you to be holy. He is holy. You know, we being separate. Just as the Lord, walking on that path of righteousness. That, it's a come out of her. And that's what the men and the Lord do. We come out of that pit because don't feel we wasn't in that pit. We wasn't in that pit. But Yahweh Shai called we out of that pit. Whereby we can be safe when the destruction come. It's to let destruction come upon him at unawares. And let his net that he hath hid catch himself into that very destruction, let him fall.
Yes, so we're not falling all our way he set up for the Jakes and for us and for all who he set it up for you, and fall. And he taking two to that you wicked niggas.
It come like Pinky and the brain, as the brain set out the plan. Pinky is why they say, sure, let's go with this, let's go with, and at the end of the matter, the brain fall in his own trap. Now could be with you.
They feed them like Elon Musk. They feel that power in their brain, that technology had them feel like that all our power. But you can so like the brother Island, and you can see that true power.
Yeah.
When it
will show you how to stand with power.
We'll show you what is the limit of power. How to create, how to control the elements and stuff. How to deal with, how to talk to the animal, how a lion come in, and devouring you. Even you, the created beast, you could be having a fun time with you all. So that. That all the videos edifying. All praise to Yahweh. Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Akakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles and criminals for the well. Salutation to the Akim pushing his truth to the four corners of the earth, waking up in these last days, spreading the gospel. Yahweh Yahushai, the one and only true doctrine, great millstone, to the Akwa to listen and being obedient to the husband. Shalom. On to the next one.